When Special Judge Fran Gall's court published this order Thursday morning, telling us next Thursday she will convene a hearing in her home courtroom in Fort Wayne, not Delphi, to consider, quote, other matters which have recently arisen, we didn't know what she meant. Now we think we do. Richard Allen is set to go on trial January 8th for the murders of Abby Williams and Libby German in the vicinity of the Monon High Bridge near Delphi in 2017. Weeks after Allen's arrest and first court appearance nearly a year ago, Judge Fran Gall of Allen County appointed Andrew Baldwin of Franklin and Bradley Rosie of Logansport to represent him. Their full-throated three-page press release defense of their client early on led Judge Gall to issue a gag order on all the parties, assuring the case against Allen would be debated in a courtroom, not in the media. But this past spring, there was an inadvertent leak of evidence from the defense to someone who posted it online, leading to a dressing down by the judge who gave Allen's defenders a second chance. But in the last month, amid a flurry of defense filings and state responses that have claimed withheld evidence and speculation about a cult of killers, another alleged defense leak has come to light, again to social media posters who claim to have sensitive crime scene evidence. Murder Sheet podcasters Kevin Greeley and Anya Kane have tracked down the leak and shared the results of their investigation with us. Some of it we've confirmed independently, which alleges a former employee of defense attorney Andrew Baldwin had access to the defense team's files and released that information to a man who then shared it with two other Delphi social media followers. One of them reportedly passed it on to other Delphi case virtual followers. The other called the podcasters and urged them to tell Indiana State Police, which they did, which would have been in the couple days last week before Judge Gall decided to call a special hearing next week to consider, quote, other matters which have recently arisen. What are the judge's options? At the very least, she can scold the defense and put them on a short leash, or she can fire Richard Allen's attorneys, citing a pattern of defense leaks and comments, and appoint new lawyers, and no doubt delay his January 8th trial date. On an added note, investigators have also been advised of the unexpected death this past week of one of those individuals who was named as a social media Delphi follower who had access to the leaked information. In the newsroom, Russ McQuaid, Fox 59 News.
So next, a hearing is set for this coming up this Thursday. This time it'll be up in Allen County, up in Fort Wayne, where Special Judge Fran Gall is from. The purpose of that hearing is to discuss the upcoming hearing, October 31st. We'll have the latest for you on air and online at fox59.com.